I just can't let you go. Lord knows.
Hey you guys, welcome back to your collective reading. This is Kelly from MOONPIE Tarot. Feel free to put a like and subscribe on the channel. We're going to take a look at your person's true feelings and thoughts for the month of April, May, June, the rest of the summer. See what their energies are playing out here. All right, so let's go. All right, Ace of Wands, Five of Swords. Got a whole bunch of jumpers. The Empress, the Hermit, Two of Wands, and the Six of Cups. Well, I will say to start that I feel like it could be a Libra you're dealing with, or a Virgo, or you are a Libra or a Virgo, maybe on the cusp. But I feel like your person's true feelings for sure with the Six of Cups does give me energy of someone who thinks you're very kind, very sincere, very supportive, nostalgic, and they see you as someone who's quite innocent. Even if you get that bad girl, bad boy attitude, they do see like a very soft kind of energy about you, kind of childlike, not childish, but childlike in a lot of ways, okay? And they definitely think you're a hottie. That's for sure. They definitely think that you've got some kind of like, you're very attractive. They find you to be very, very attractive. Oh, let me fix my camera here. Okay. Yes, extremely attractive. But also a little sassy. They think maybe sometimes you're for some sassy, but I do feel like they think sometimes you're too hard on yourself, that you don't give yourself enough credit, or that you worry too much, or that you be a little bossy, maybe sometimes a little too bossy. Okay, so these are like all descriptions, definitely. And also, oh my gosh, they think that you keep to yourself and that you're kind of introverted, or you do a lot of thinking, right? And sometimes overthinking can cause worry. So definitely an energy of they think you keep to yourself, or maybe you're introverted or perhaps a little shy. They do feel like they would like to see you take more action for certain things in your life. That you do have a tendency to plan things out pretty damn well, but you're often at a crossroad, and maybe they would like to see you follow through more with them in a lot of ways. I mean, I feel like this person would be willing to have your baby, but they think you're very handsome, beautiful, nurturing, and very caring, okay? A lot of that energy, I feel like it's pretty well balanced. I feel like your person really does enjoy a lot of qualities about you, and I feel like they really care. I feel like they really, really care and don't want to see you suffer, okay? Now, let me just kind of extrapolate a little bit on this and see if anything else shows up here. Okay, so as far as like your kindness, maybe you've known them for a really long time. They also think if you have children, that you're a very good parent, you're very nurturing, very caring. You're very good with animals. They like how you are with animals, or they think that you would be really great with animals. Let me get a little more clarity here. Oh, the Ten of Pentacles also. They think you're also very stable. You're probably the most stable one in your family. Okay, but they think you're also very kind in business, like even in your work or your career. They see you as someone who, like you're all about relationships when it comes to like your work relationships. You're very kind to your clients and to your customers, or to the people that you work with or the people that you deal with in business. And that you're also very kind, even if you don't work with these people, like in your everyday dealings in business. They think that you are just very sweet and understanding. Okay, now as far as like your attraction, I mean, like I said, they think that you're a hottie. Like they're definitely on fire for you. Okay, let me take a look here. I think you have a really nice body. Get the Four of Wands. I do feel like your person wants to have some type of reunion with you, or go do something with you, spend time with you. They think how can I say this in terms of like their thoughts? I feel like they're very inspired by you, okay? And that you, like, you're very passionate, but like in terms of their, like the physical attraction, I mean, I'm hearing that they like to watch you dance or the way that you move. They think it's really like sexy, the way that you move around. I don't know what that means. Like, I don't know, getting up off the couch or the way you dance or the way you just do things. Like, they like to watch you walk. They like to watch you move. They like to watch from behind as well. Where is this going? Yes. Okay, so there is a very strong physical attraction that your person has for you. Cannot be denied. Okay, as far as like the Five of Swords, listen, they do think you're too hard on yourself. I'm just going to keep that right there, okay? They think that you, they see that, they know, okay, so they're giving me this energy of like, they know that you regret certain things that you say, or that you wish that you hadn't said certain things to them, okay? So if there's like, maybe a criticism or something harsh, like, I feel like this person really loves you because there's a lot of forgiveness. They understand where you come from, like where it comes from for some reason. Like if you're under some kind of stress or some kind of situation that they're aware of. Yeah, I feel like even if they're not aware and, maybe you say something out of pocket or something along those lines, I feel like your person, they know you didn't mean it. That's what I'm hearing. So if there was some kind of argument or fight or something was said, it's like they kind of brush it off and they're like, wow, they're really going through something. I know they didn't mean that. I know they're frustrated. That kind of energy. Okay. So the Knight of Cups. Yeah. So I feel like this person knows that you do care about them, and they're very sweet on you regardless of, they have kind of this sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me kind of thing. So, if there's something that's just like in the heat of the moment said and it's not really meant, like, I feel like this person or your person still has romantic feelings for you. I mean, even to the point where they don't think like you're abusive or you're mean, because they see so much kindness in you. Like it doesn't align. So I feel like their energy is kind of like, they get a sense that like sometimes you say things and you don't mean them because you're hurt or you're frustrated. And I do feel like no matter what, though, they still love you. And that's the energy I get. They still love you no matter what is said. They just don't want you to like be so hard on yourself. And they don't think that you're someone who is like consistently mean or rude, okay? They think that you sometimes have difficult days or sometimes bad days or things come up with family or work situations, and they just completely understand this, okay? And so I'm hearing that they still love you no matter what, okay? Now, I mean, as far as the Empress, yes, there is this, they do see her very, very beautiful. If you're female, if you're male, they find you to be very attractive. The Empress is Venus energy, so it's love-filled. Okay, they see that you're someone who just, maybe you have a love of nature. They see that, or a love of children or little ones. And, they see like a mother figure, so to speak, someone who can take care of their heart and soul, okay? And they love that about you. I just want to say they love that about you. And you're very intuitive, and they think you're very intuitive and that you're a really good listener. This is all very positive things here, okay? So I don't know who your person is, and for some of you it might be like kind of a surprise, but for others of you, I do feel like you understand this energy. They also like the ideas that you have, or the things that you talk about, and the things that you mention to them, like your plans or the things that you want to do. They love hearing about that. They love listening. If they interject and give you some direction and things like that, they love that you listen and you're open to things that they have to say. Okay, so your ideas, the way you overcome conflicts, and you do it with love. And you're very clear. You have good mental clarity. So they like that you're very intelligent. They think that you're very, very intelligent. Like you're definitely not stupid, and they love that you listen to them when they speak, okay, for the most part, and they think you're a good listener, so I guess that's few and far between for people, but they feel that they can talk to you and that you're nurturing and understanding. Now, the thing with the Hermit energy here about, they do think that you, and like I go back to the Five of Swords, they do think that you give yourself a very hard time and that you worry too much about money. They do feel like, they do like that you have the ability to sort out any financial problems you might have, that they understand when you take time out to just kind of retreat so you can focus on, if you have like financial issues or worries, like they understand, they don't feel like you're ignoring them. And I do feel like if they've offered to help you, they kind of are like okay with you needing time to think about accepting financials from them or money or things like that. But they do have this thing where they do see that you worry maybe a bit too much about money, and they do want to be able to contribute in some way to take away your worries, okay? Whether that's actually, access to their bank account or helping you find ways. They think that you'd like to do it all on your own, and they like it when you are open and willing to accept help from them. But they see mostly that you, so they do appreciate and love your independence, but they see mostly that you try to figure it out yourself, okay? And, you tend to maybe isolate or worry, and they do have a concern that even when you're feeling ill or when you're sick, like they worry about you in that sense that, like they know you can take care of yourself, but they worry that you let your money problems make you feel physically ill, okay? And when you're alone and you're physically unwell, they would like to be able to, send you like a bowl of soup or something. But it seems like I'm getting that they see that you would prefer, like you're very independent. They love that independent streak about you. That is what they've found to be attractive in you. However, to have a relationship, they would like it if you could open up more and let them in to be able to, bring you some chicken soup or something. You know what I mean? So I feel like you kind of have this energy of like, no, I'm fine, don't worry about it. And it's not that they're worried. It's just the way that they want to love you. Okay, one of the ways that they want to show love is through care, especially when you're struggling with some kind of physical health issue, or if you're having some kind of financial problem or something like that. Okay, they love that you're independent, but I do feel they're kind of like, oh, I wish they would let me in a little bit. Okay, and as far as the Two of Wands, like I was saying, they think you're a really good planner, but you often get stuck. Right? They think you get stuck sometimes. Okay, it's not necessarily a bad thing because they do appreciate the fact that you would rather wait before you're not spontaneous, so they like that about you. I don't want to say spontaneous because that's not a bad thing. They like that you're not impulsive. Okay, they don't see you as being someone who's impulsive. They see you as somebody who will kind of mull something over before going in a particular direction, because I feel like they're a little bit like that, and they appreciate that quality in you as well. Yeah, okay, so there's Justice, and the Two of Wands and Justice are very much balanced cards. Okay, so whether it's like, especially if there's like some kind of legal issue or whatever, the big ticket items, they like that you're not impulsive with big ticket items. Okay, and that seems to be their biggest concern. Like they see you as someone who likes to try to do the right thing. Okay, try to be truthful in all your dealings, and that you pause. That you don't overreact to things, okay, and that you contemplate a bit before you take a step. They appreciate the way you weigh your options, or you weigh things out before moving forward. So I feel like this person sees that you have a lot of majorly great qualities, and these are the majority, like the major qualities that they focus on about you. Okay, so I will say that of all the feeling and emotional energy that they have towards you, the Knight of Cups is standing the strongest. Okay, so I feel like they have very strong romantic feelings for you in all of the dealings. And I do feel like if the opportunity arose, that your person would absolutely tell you that they love you and well, at least want to show you this. But I'm not so sure your person is an overly excellent communicator. I feel like their energy is more in communicating by way of doing things, but they do feel that there's a little bit of a blockage because of your independence, that you may not want to, to allow someone to do something for you means to be vulnerable. Okay, and some people view it as like, oh, it's being weak, but it's not. Vulnerability and weakness are two different things. Okay, and I do feel like your person wants you to be a bit more vulnerable so that the love can flow into this relationship, right? Now, of course, the way I say this and the energies that I'm getting, it doesn't mean you're obligated to do anything, okay? I'm just trying to give you some insight into the way your person feels about you and what they think about you, all right? Especially if there's been some type of argument or you guys left some kind of situation unresolved. I feel like if you were to reach out to your person, like it's already put past them because they understand, they forgive. And I don't feel like this is someone who holds a grudge, not towards you. Now, they might hold a grudge towards other people, but you are very special to them. And that's the energy that I get, that they feel like you are someone who is very important in their life, and they don't get, everybody else does not get the same treatment that they give to you. I feel like because you are special to them, you get top-notch treatment from them, that they are very understanding, very empathetic, they're very nurturing, very supportive of you, and they want to be there for you, or at least with you or walk alongside of you as you go through your struggles. I don't feel like they definitely want to be, if they could take your pain away, if they could take your struggles away, they would. And if you were to let them do it, they would definitely put the effort in to try, right? But they know that you're independent, and they know that you like to take care of things on your own. And they don't want to interfere with that because they think that's great quality and one of your best qualities, okay? That you are a very strong person. So your person sees you as a soulmate, okay? Right? So I don't feel like there's any kind of karmic thing going on here at all. Not from them. This is not a karmic relationship at all. Maybe you've been through something and you're having a hard time, or you're just working through the hurdles and the obstacles of getting yourself into position to be vulnerable with this person. Okay? They already view you as a soulmate. They already view you as the person that they want to be with long term if you would have them. Okay, what else? Other messages here. All right, this could be the one. And it's funny because I was just seeing this picture and this card in my mind before, while I was talking just a second ago. So yes, I feel like they believe that you are the one, and you already know this person, obviously, because you've already met the romantic partner. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So they definitely feel, your person feels like you are the one for them, that you guys are a great match. I don't know specifically what's holding back the connection for those of you where there is an obstacle, but for others of you, I see this relationship moving forward very beautifully. Very, very beautifully, with a lot of compassion and understanding. Even honeymoon time, enjoy the holiday bliss. So I know there's holiday coming up in April. So I do feel like there will be a getting together between the two of you, maybe to work through things or just to enjoy time together. I feel like this person does not want to spend their time with anyone else but you. Okay? When they're on their holiday, you're the one that they want to talk to. You're the one that they want to call. You're the one that they want to go places with, or, just be in your presence. Okay, so the holiday coming up, I know will be like the fourth week of April. So I do feel like there will be some type of getting together where you guys will, in one form or another, have some type of connection. And I feel like that could be, maybe you'll travel together or spend, some nights together, or have day activities together. They just want to be your biggest supporter. Your person just wants to be the one that you come to. They want to be the one that you come to first, okay? Because you're the one that they think of first when they wake up in the morning and when they go to sleep, when they shut their eyes at night. So yeah, calling in the soulmate. So I do feel like this person's going to be reaching out to you and will be trying to connect with you during the holidays, okay? Or the holiday, not the holidays, the holiday. So that would be here in the US, it would be Easter. Whether you celebrate or not, it is a holiday regardless. So let's see what other messages there are here for you. Okay, yeah, so some of you might be going through a divorce, experiencing a breakup, okay? So there might be some type of reconciliation. Well, there will be a reconciliation, or at least them trying to reconcile with you. If you're going through a divorce, or there's a breakup, or like I said earlier, some kind of argument or something along those lines, I do feel like you two will be talking again, for sure, the end of April. Yeah, and then you'll be traveling soon. So there will be a connection during a travel period, okay? Whether you're traveling or they are for the holidays, or the holiday. I have to say the holiday, singular. Suitcase, bags packed, getting together, and maybe going on a vacation together as well, okay? Some of you, this could be a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. You could be the water sign, or they are, okay? Let's see what other messages you have, you guys. Crazy. All right, let me just want to get the oracle message for you here. What do you need to know? Childhood wound, retrieve. Your inner child is looking to heal so you can move on by understanding the situation in a new light. Going within to heal requires self-love and compassion. Gaining perspective through energy work or therapy can be very helpful in accessing tools to empower your inner child, right? Okay. And nature therapy, a lot of therapy things going on here. Your soul loves to connect and be one with nature. A beautiful healing takes place when you ground and center yourself with the earth. Being in nature has a way to restore what has been lost and brings you back to your center. Wow. Okay. So you guys might get together and maybe there'll be a therapy. Maybe there'll be like, if there's a divorce or a breakup, you guys will go into some therapy to try to repair the relationship, either together or separately, or there would be a lot of talk about therapeutic healing. And then, of course, comes an awakening. You both have been receiving messages that it's time for your soul to expand beyond the 3D. You are both an old soul that are here to do many great things. You both have come to realize this through doing the hard work and merging with your higher selves. There is no going back. Enjoy this new way of being together by having acceptance and inner peace moving forward. I feel like, wow, there's a lot of hope in this connection between two people. And, if you're not going through any kind of breakup or you might not be. It could just be like a pretty bad, maybe a big blow up, an argument, a disagreement or something. I see two people getting back on track from that. And I also see two people just expanding and the relationship just growing with more understanding, where things are just pretty much okay. So you also have showing up here, this could either be you or your person, also Virgo, Sagittarius, Aries. We have double Aries again. And Leo. Okay, so somebody's birthday is on the 1st, the 4th, the 11th, the 6th, the 5th, the 8th, the 7th, the 3rd. Okay, I'm going to roll these because I already said them. The 2nd, we already said the 5th. There's the 2nd again. The 4th we already said. And the 9th, okay? So ages or year of birth, we have 51, 59, 57, 53, 32, 23, 29, 59, 39. Also, because now we have a 2, birth dates, also the 23rd, the 27th, the 25th, 26th, and the 29th. Okay? So if I called out your birth dates or your age, this would be a clarifier that this is for you. Let me get some initials and see the initials of your person. Okay, the initial K. We have a D, initial S, R, B, P, T, H, and G. Okay, so that could be your first initial, your person's first initial, first, middle, or last initial. Okay. All right, let me get some charms. What charms do we need here? All right, we've got a mermaid. So someone might have an attachment to a mermaid, maybe a Pisces. Fishy energy, mermaid, like mermaid movies, or just loves mermaids. There's a connection to mermaids, very strong. Maybe somebody dresses up like a mermaid. Maybe does kid shows, or, you know, I'm also seeing paintings or drawings. Okay, we also have a pink taffy. Okay, could be somebody's name. Taffy, is that somebody's name? But there's also like a pink taffy, or even a pink rattle. So there might be a connection to a baby. You've also got a heart with a lock. Okay, so a heart with a lock. Heart locket. Could be somebody's picture is in there. It's very significant to someone. A heart with a it's not an actual lock. It's a keyhole. Okay, and I'm hearing open your heart. Open your heart. Okay, where's the key? For somebody, the key is lost. Somebody lost the key to a heart locket. Somebody's lost the key. Okay, and needs to find it or is trying to find it. I feel like your person has the key to unlock your heart. Let them. Also, black swan. Okay, so that's just giving me like black swan event. I don't know what that means. I just heard my guides say black swan event, and I don't know what that means. Also, there are 2 stars here. Okay, turquoise and black. Okay, so definitely that you and this person are a match, because I see 2 stars here, and they're similar, like almost exact stars in shape and form, but they are different in color. So there might be some kind of difference between you and your person. It's like you're the same person, but you have your unique qualities and your unique differences. But, you know, to be fair, black and turquoise go together very beautifully. I think that might be, now they're telling me the Seahawks. Is that a football team? I think the Seahawks. I don't know. It's a team that has some kind of team. It doesn't have to be football, but somebody likes a sports team that has the colors black and turquoise. Not exactly sure. Leave me a comment below if you know, if you recognize that. If you're a sports fan, of course. But maybe somebody likes those colors. I also see some of those glow in the dark stars, like on a wall. Somewhere someone has glow in the dark stars somewhere on a wall. You remember those from back in the day? I guess they still make them. So yeah, somebody's got them somewhere. All right, so I'm going to leave your reading there. I hope you enjoy that. There's a link in the description box if you want to book a personal reading with me, and I will be back here on Friday to do another reading for you. So have a great night. I will see you all back here very soon. Bye.
Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to.